Hey, so you can probably think I'm crazy. You may think I'm just out of my mind by saying this, and that's okay if you do. Uh, I look at my life as kind of having three different people inside of me. And I know that that probably makes me schizophrenic in your mind, maybe, a little bit bipolar, a little bit crazy, whatever the case is. But often I have three dueling personalities inside of me. And that is somebody who's emotional, somebody who's logical, and somebody who's motivated. And you know what? I don't necessarily want any one of them to have 100% reign over my brain at any given time. I want a decent level of balance. And each one of them kind of has their place. So the motivated brain, the guy that's like got a lot of energy, got a lot of excitement, got a lot of like, hey man, let's just go get this stuff done. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna reach our goals. We're gonna do this. You know what? He drives, and he just keeps everything flowing. The thing is if I just use him, if I just let him in my head, who the heck knows where we're driving? I mean, we can get in and we can drive. We're like, man, we're excited. Man, we got a lot of direction, got a lot of, or not a lot of direction. We don't have a lot of direction. We got a lot of energy, but we don't have any direction. The logical guy, just that, provides logic, balance of what's going on. And kind of that direction that, hey, that's a good idea, but let's give it some more thought. Let's make a plan. Let's analyze everything. Then there's the emotional one, and the emotional one, that dude scares the hell out of me, honestly, because that guy comes out and I don't know what the hell he's gonna give me. And sometimes he's gonna be happy. He's gonna be excited. He's gonna be like right there with the motivated guy, the logical guy, and everybody's gonna be aligned and everything's going great because that's what you want. You want all of those three people inside of you to be aligned, working for your goals. If you get the emotional guy and he runs loose and he's like the sky is falling and oh, why do we do this? What's going on with that? And I don't know what's going on. You're in trouble. I mean, you are, at least for me, man, I'm in trouble. And that emotional guy got loose this past week, and man, he just especially over the weekend, man, that dude was just doing damage to me. I was like, man, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? And this is just dumb, and this is stupid, and I was just kind of emotional, and it wasn't until it was Monday, the drive into work Monday morning, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just, all this crap and I got to do this. And it wasn't even like anything was horribly bad. That's the weird thing. It wasn't like, our five best clients called us up in one day and said, you're done and we're left with a shell of nothing. Not even our best client did that, right? So it was like nothing, but it was this emotional. I don't know if I'm, sometimes I get tired, sometimes I get overwhelmed. I push myself really hard. But whatever the case was, is I got emotional. And I'm on my drive in, and the logical tab just had a chance. And I do this all the time, and it's something that I think really will help you out if you are an emotional person, or if you get overly motivated without direction, or whatever the case is. When you're out of alignment, is when you need to do this. And the logical tab came in and said to the emotional tab, I need to talk to you. And I actually let these conversations transpire in my head. I said, I need to talk to you. We can't live with emotional tab running 100% of the brain. We just can't do it. As a matter of fact, when you're that kind of emotional, we can't even allow you to take part in our brain. So we need to have a logical discussion about what's going on, and I need you to hear me out, and I need you to not be emotional. And you say that to the emotional part of you. That's really hard. And I sat there and had a discussion with me, and I said, is this going wrong? It's either yes or no. It's not an emotional thing. It's either yes or no. No, it's not. And I went through every one of these steps for myself, and I kind of came out of it, and I went, and the logical side is saying, you know what? Motivated tab, he can't even be here right now. There's not even room for him. There's just, it's like 95% you emotional brain and 5% logical. The 5% logical brain just got enough of a sliver in there to have a discussion. And pretty soon, the logical tab, the logical part of me, starts to tame and put the emotional part of me, the emotional tab, into where it can be contained and where it should be. Now, emotional tab was still like, man, I am not even involved in this yet because, dude, I can't deal with emotional. I can't, logical brain is kind of the buffer between emotional and motivated tab. And motivated tab was just like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go over here and chill out, I'm gonna do whatever, because I can't deal with that dude. And logical's like, that's okay, man, because I got this right now. I'm gonna get this thing back in line, I'm gonna get this thing focused, I'm gonna manage it, and then you can come back in. So today, Wednesday, I had a great couple of days. Today's gonna be great too. And you know what? Emotional tab is still in there. But now emotional tab, the emotion is happy, right? And a motivated tab can be like, hey, let's get this thing going. We can get this video done. We can get things happening. We can get going. We can get, started on our day selling. We can start getting on our day running a business, growing a business. We can do that. Let's do that. And then logical tab can go, hey, great. Now, let's put a plan together and let's make it work. So, control your emotions. Control the emotional you. Don't let emotional you run your life. Man, just stop. Let the logical you get a foothold into discussions so you guys can actually start to accomplish what you need to. And then the motivated tab or motivated you can come back in and say, let's get this party started. Let's get this thing going. Let's burn this house down. Let's burn this thing up, and let's get going. And the three of you can work together, which is all you, right? But the three emotions, the emotion, the logical, and the motivated you can get in there and make this happen. But you got to do it. And you know what? The last thing I want this to ever be is like an emotional or a motivated pump up. Like, I want this to be something that you can use to right yourself. Get your head straight. Get going. Get a plan. Work a plan. Come on. We've talked about that. You've got to have a plan. You better know what's going on in your day, and your day better be on lockdown. You can ebb and flow a little bit, but those really critical tasks that you have to do that that you have written down, man, they got to get done, and they got to be at the top of your mind. If you can do that, set a plan, control your three people inside of you, you're good to go. Have a great day.